It's nearing a year since the opening of MGM Springfield. The casino made a big splash when it launched last August and has been a steady presence in downtown ever since. Ray Hershel sat down with MGM Springfield's president Michael Mathis to find out how business has been, what changes they've made along the way, and his thoughts on the casino's future as it approaches the one-year mark.
Sometimes it feels like it was just yesterday we opened, and sometimes it feels like it's been a bunch of years. We're really happy with how we've done so far. Our visitation is really high, and the diversity of our visitation. At this point we've had over 3 million visitors, and from all 50 states. And I think the appeal of the project and the unique design and the MGM flag have brought certainly new customers to the market. So really excited about that. I think our food and beverage, our hotel, a lot of the non-gaming amenities, entertainment, again, really well received, and we're happy about where we're at on that. The gaming side is a work in progress. We've always viewed it as a 3-year ramp up to get stabilized, and that's pretty common in the industry. We just went through our first New Year's Eve. We're going through our first winter and spring, and trying to understand how the traffic patterns work and what customers relate to. So we gain new customers every day, growing our database. Excited about where we're at.
I understand about half of those customers are from Massachusetts, if I'm correct. What does this tell you in terms of the clientele that are coming into the casino? Is this what you would project it and expected, about half from the Bay State here? And does that mean they're coming in for the day and then going home, as opposed to staying overnight and staying some time in the city?
Yes, I think that breakdown is right along what we had hoped for, because we are looking to service our local market, but also drive new visitation across state lines. And we've got a great customer base in Connecticut, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania. I'm surprised when you walk the garage how many different license plates you see. So it's a combination of a sort of a drive-in local market and then pulling people from farther out. So I think that breakdown bodes well for us, because we can continue to grow that database and bring new people into the market, because we're looking to grow the existing group and bring new visitors for tourism and hospitality.
Getting back to the revenue base, March was a good month for you. I think you were up like 19%. From the previous month. It's been sort of an up and down situation since last August, though you've had some better months than others. Had you expected that up and down, or were you suspecting maybe a continual increase in revenue?
Our patterns are in some ways typical of what you see throughout a season. So if you look at the existing market before we even came in, the strongest months are March and maybe the summer. The weaker months are the winter. If you look at February, just by function of the number of days, you're going to see fluctuations. We look to grow each month, really throughout this 3-year ramp up. So in some ways, year one is a baseline, and then you try to improve month over month and year over year for that period. So excited about how March turned out, but you're going to see some of those fluctuations back and forth. Some of it's a function of what the competition is doing. If they end up doing a lot of promotions and spending a lot of money and sort of buying the business, then we may have a weaker month, but it's vice versa. We're going to have a tremendous August. We've got 4 Aerosmith shows, for example. So that's an example of what will be a really large month, and we sort of programmed it accordingly.
And how about the employment basis? Is what you had projected? I think you've got over 2,500 employees now, full and part-time. And I thought projections initially might have been around the 3,000 mark. Is that still on track, or what's the explanation for the employee base? Is it pretty much stable as it is now, or are you going to be increasing?
Yeah, I think we'll be growing it. That's a number that, similar to our revenues, I think is difficult to look at as a snapshot. We approximated 3,000, and that's really a campus-wide number. So what our direct employee numbers don't count are the tenant employees. And Regal Movie Theater, Kringle Candle, Hanoush Jewelers, some of our other retailers, their employee numbers should get factored into the campus-wide number. And we also continue to grow some of our programming. So our summer series, for example, we'll have a lot more employees servicing our active concert series when that outdoor program is really bustling. Our banquets, there will be seasonal folks that we'll bring in. So I think that's a number that will go up and down. We're looking to always grow it because that's a function of volume and hover around that 3,000, but it's going to bounce around a little bit from time to time.
I know you've learned some things too since the casino opened, and you're very tuned in to what the customer base is saying in terms of suggestions. What have you learned from your customers since you opened, and can you talk about maybe some of the changes that have been implemented as a result of that consumer feedback?
Yeah, it's funny. We think we've designed everything and anticipated every need, and the customer will tell you day one what you got right and what you didn't. So we've done a couple of campaigns called "You Said It, We Did It," and it's really a notification to the customers that we got your feedback and here are the changes that we've made based on that feedback. So it's as simple as extending or changing operating hours for our restaurants. We added a brunch, for example, over the weekend because there was a need for something beyond our tap and our South End market. We've added different table games and slot machines to the floor. Some of these are really unique interests, customer demands that are unique to this market. So we've changed up the mix and put new games out there. We've changed table limits, for example, and initially we kept them high because of the high demand, but as that stabilized, we brought in lower limits and allowed different times of the day for people to be able to get onto a table on the floor.
I know you're bringing in some great entertainment. Also another subject, Symphony Hall, which MGM is sort of taking over. What's the vision for Symphony Hall now moving forward?
Really excited about taking over that venue in terms of management, working with the city. I think we've realized we knew entertainment was important. I think we're realizing how important entertainment is, and we'll alone as a management team probably went a little bit too quiet over the winter in terms of entertainment, and we felt it in the numbers. So bringing a compelling roster of entertainment with different venues, because the size of the venues matter in terms of the type of acts you can attract and make it financial, and having a 2,500 seat beautiful venue like Symphony just adds one more opportunity for us to bring great entertainment. So we've got a great roster coming now that we're able to take over management.
A couple of quick questions before time runs out. Talk about a Kinetic casino between Hartford and Springfield. Is that going to impact you? You concerned about that?
Yeah, I think like any competition, we certainly monitor it. This is a very competitive market. You've already got Fox, Wisdom, Mohegan Sun, perhaps soon to be a Boston, really a strong competitor, Rivers, Schenectady. So this is already a pretty competitive market. We really view it as two different products. Even what they're proposing isn't the full mixed-use resort that this would be, with entertainment and dining and all the things that downtown Springfield offers, Basketball Hall of Fame, Six Flags. So it may, we may compete for customers on the margins, but as close as we are, I think we can make a compelling case to continue on for another 10 minutes and be at a full-fledged resort.
And one final quick question before we leave, that is, what can people expect now moving forward here through the summer and so forth? What can they look forward to in terms of the MGM Casino?
Yeah, a really great active outdoor program, and that's when our property really shines. We're starting Food Truck Fridays, for example, in the beginning of May, and it's a chance to show off not only all of the MGM different food offerings in our food trucks, but we're inviting a bunch of regional food trucks and local food beverage operators. So I'm looking forward to a great active outdoor program, not just entertainment, but cornhole tournaments, farmers markets, all those fun things that really draw people that aren't your typical casino customer, because that's really what the project was designed to do.